Hello students, as you know I have started uploading the video regarding the string. Okay, the program of string I have uploaded. One video I have already uploaded. Okay, in that video I have discussed few programs of a string. Okay, in this video also I will discuss one program, only one program I will discuss in this, and that is program to check a given given word is a palindrome word or not. Okay, so what is a palindrome number? Let me not number. What is a palindrome word? Okay, so first of all, let me tell you what is palindrome word. If the word and its reverse, if the word and its reverse both are equal, then it will be called palindrome word. Okay, so means what? Here we have to accept a word, means we have to take input a word. After taking input the word, we have to find the reverse of that word. Okay, and we and then we will compare whether that word and the reverse of that word are equal or not. Okay, so through this program, this particular program is okay to check the word is palindrome word or not. But through this program, I want to teach you the basic thing, the common thing. I'm giving you a tool that how to find the reverse of the word. Please, that thing will be useful in most of the programs. So through this program, you will learn how to find the reverse of a string, a word, whatever. Okay. So please, this particular program is okay, but as many times I have told you, don't try to learn the program. Try to learn the technique. The tools I'm providing through the programs, please try to learn it. And through this program, please try to learn how to this particular program you are learning. That's okay. But try to learn how to find the reverse of a word, reverse of a string. That's very important. Wherever in any program of a string, in any program of a string, if you require to find the reverse of that word or string, you can use this technique. So most important, don't try to learn the program, try to learn the technique or tools which I'm providing through the programs. Okay. So let's just start with this program without wasting my any your time. Here I have written the question. Write a program to accept a word and check whether that word is a palindrome word or not. For example, I have given two example I, and the reverse of I will also be I, so it's a palindrome word. Oppo, the reverse of this Oppo will also be Oppo, so this is a palindrome word. Okay. So I'm going to explain that import, class, main, scanner, that common things I have not written here. So if you feel, don't think it should not be written here, it will be written here, but I have ignored that. I have not written here. That's common thing, you know how to write. Import, java.util.scanner, then class name, anything you can take, then main function, everything. That common things I have not written here. Okay. So you can write it, as you know, already I have taught in many videos. Now listen here. So one message, enter a word. We are displaying the message and taking input. Since see in this question it is said to accept a word, not a sentence or not a string. It is said to accept a word. So as I have taught in previous video also, if you want to accept a word, you need a function which is next function. If it is said to accept a sentence or it is said to accept a string, in that program you will take, you will use next line function. Got it? So this is what here it is said to accept a word, so I'm using next function. Okay, so input done. Consider we have taken input as input we have taken Oppo. I'm taking Oppo. It's a smartphone name, so we'll be happy for this. So consider I'm taking the value of str as Oppo. Okay, capital O, small p, and small o. Index I'm writing 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then here I'm taking a variable to store the reverse. Okay, and since it is of string type. Okay, if you remember the program of palindrome number, initially I have taught in my video of loops. Palindrome numbers is what? The number and the reverse of the number is equal, then it is called palindrome number. So if you remember that, if you go through that, there I have taken a variable rev of int type. In the palindrome number program, we used to take a variable rev of int type, and since it is of int type, we used to initialize that with 0. This program I have already taught in the during the loop programs that I have taught. So that was about palindrome number, and there we have taken a variable rev to store the reverse of int type, and to that we have initialized with 0. Here we have to take the rev variable of string type, because here we are going to store the string, not the number. And so, and we cannot initialize the string with 0. You please remember this. Whenever it is said to initialize a string, please use this. Here I have written two double quotes only, without space. Here I have written what? Two double quotes only. Let me type it again. Again I'm typing two double quotes without a space. It's an empty string. So this thing I'm telling you, please remember this. It's most of the program it will be useful for you. Okay, whenever it is said to initialize a string, initialize the string with two double quotes only, without a space. Two double quotes without a space. That is what? Empty string. What is that? Empty string. The string having no character. Means the length of this string is what? 0. So please remember, if it is said to initialize a string in any program, you will initialize by empty string, that will be written as two double quotes only without space. Okay, since it is of string type. Now here, this is the logic to, from here to here, this is the logic to find the reverse of a string or word, anything. Okay, so let's start. I equal to str dot length minus 1. The length of this str is what? 4. You can see the length of this length means number of characters. The number of characters of this string in this string is what? 4. So str dot length is 4. 4 minus 1 is what? 3. So the value of I will start from 3. We are starting from last index actually. This is the logic. So we are starting from index number 3. So I equal to 3. Then control will go for the condition. This condition is true. We are going starting from last index and going up to index number 0, reverse order, in reverse order. So I is greater than 0, condition true, so control will go inside the loop. And here rev equal to rev plus str dot char at I. The value of I is what? 3. So str dot char at 3. What is the which character we have at index number 3? It is small o. So char at 3 is what? Small o. And the value of rev is this time empty. The empty plus a small o will be small o and will be stored into rev itself. So now the value of rev is what? It was empty, now it is small o. Then I minus minus. I will be what now? 2. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Now char at 2. What we have? Char at 2. Character at index number 2. It is small p. So small p we got. And the value of rev is what? You can see it is already small o. Small o and small p will be op, and that will be stored into rev itself. So the value of rev will be what now? Op. Then I minus minus. I will be what now? 1. This condition is true. So control will go inside the loop. Now the value of rev is what? Op. And now char at 1. This time the value of I is what? 1. You can see the value of I is 1. So char at 1, what we have? Char at 1 also we have p, small p. Small p, and the value of rev is already op. So opp will be stored into rev itself. So the value of rev will be what? Opp. Then I minus minus, I will be what? 0. Condition true. 0 is greater than equal to 0, condition true. Still condition is true. So the value of rev is what? This time you can see the value of rev is what? OPP. Okay. Now char at I, char at 0 is capital O. So OPP plus O will be Oppo and will be stored into rev itself. So now the value of rev is what? Oppo. Small o, capital O. Thunder. Now I minus minus, the value of I will be minus 1. Now this condition is false. So control will go outside the loop. Okay. So you can see this loop is calculating, this loop is finding the reverse of the string. The string was, the word was Oppo. Now the reverse of that word, that string, we have in a variable rev, that is also Oppo. So please learn, this is the way to find the reverse of any word. We start from last index and we go up to index number 0. Okay, and we are, means we are extracting the character in reverse order. We are extracting the character in reverse order. First we have extracted the character from index number 3, then from 2, then from 1, then from 0. We are extracting the character in reverse order and adding or joining to rev. Okay, one by one. So we have started from last index and we are going up to index number 0. We are extracting the character in reverse order and we are concatenating it to the rev. So this is the logic. So this is the logic to find the reverse of any string or word. Okay, so this is the thing, this is the tool which I am providing through this program. Please try to learn it. Okay, so now here str has Oppo and the reverse of that we have with variable rev. Now we have to check whether they are equal or not, whether the value of str and the value of rev are equal or not. Since these are strings, so whether two strings are equal or not, we need string functions. We cannot use that equal to operator. Okay. So here equals ignore case function. Str is what? Oppo. It is capital O, small p, small o. And the value of rev is what? Small o, small p, capital O. So if you'll not, there are two functions to compare two strings are equal or not. Equals and equals ignore case. Two functions are there. The equals function is case sensitive. Okay, and equals ignore case function is not case sensitive. Means what? Equals ignore function, equals ignore case function does not consider the cases. It ignores the upper cases and lower cases. It ignores the uppercase and lower case. Okay, so if you ignore the uppercase and lower case, str and rev both are equal. Okay, so this condition will be true. So we'll have the message a palindrome word. If the reverse and the word, if the word and its reverse are not equal, this function will return false. So you will have not a palindrome word. Okay. So please remember this. Through this program, I wanted to teach you uh, how to find the reverse of a string. Okay. And please remember, we cannot compare the string by equal to operator. We can compare by this two strings. We can compare. We can write like this: str equal to rev. This we can do, but it will be case sensitive. It will work like equals function. So if you are using equals function, if you are using equals function, consider we are using equals function, consider it, then this condition will be false because Oppo and Oppo are not equal. If you consider the cases, okay, case sensitive, because equals function is what? Case sensitive. The equals function will not work on this equal to operator will work like equals function, and equals function is case sensitive. If you are using equals function or equal to operator, they are case sensitive. They will consider the cases, and if you are considering the cases, these two strings are not equal. Okay, so take care of this. So that's why here I am using equals ignore case function. Okay, so student, please watch this video without skipping, without forwarding, without skipping. Okay, because if you skip anything, confusion may be created. So please watch this video without skipping any part of this video. Okay, so for this video, this much only. Please try to learn through this program. Try to learn how to find the reverse of any string or any word. Okay, and if you have any confusion or any suggestion for you, for me, or any question you want, or what should I upload in next video, you can tell me through comment section. For this video, this much only. Thank you. Bye to all.